It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Tonight, the Brooklyn Nets taking on the Detroit Pistons. The Nets able to control the tip. We're underway in Brooklyn. Irving, his first effort off the mark. To Luke Kennard. Luke Kennard slams it down.
Oh, that's a great way to make an opening statement. It's about the team that's able to punch the other team in the mouth first. That's exactly what you want to do if you're the road team.
To Dinwiddie. Pass stolen by Detroit.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know you're not getting back on D.
To Jordan. Irving. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Jackson with it. Down by one. Griffin. Nice pass to set things up. Reggie Jackson missed his first. That one goes.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Nets have it. Durant. Won't go down. Nice pass to set things up.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make two bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
And the nice finish at the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. 5-point game. You know Kyrie, zero hesitation. Buries it for three. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Has a chance. Kennard shot off the mark. To Durant. Lets it fly from long range. No good. That's great defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
Kyrie with the rock. Reggie Jackson sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Durant to Dinwiddie. Won't go down.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Blake Griffin against KD. Knocked loose. Nets have it. Jordan goes to the right side. Durant. Oh, he missed his first 3 shots, but he gets that one to go down, and it's a 3.
Well, when you fall down, you always get back up. That's the mindset of good shooters.
Whistle stops play, and we'll get a timeout here for Detroit as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Rose. To Luke Kennard. And scores, plus the foul. Andre Drummond is going to the line where he's gotten better as a shooter and a chance at three.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Free throw good as he completes the three-point play. The lead is up to 6. Irving brings the ball up court. Andre Drummond pins it. Turnover gives them the possession. To Drummond. And now here comes Hackett Drummond. Intentional foul put on Andre to send him to the line.
Everybody in the building understands he's been a known target. Looks like they're hacking early in this one.
Oops, he missed the first one. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. Durant to Irving. Kyrie Irving. He's 3 for 7.
You can finally see this team starting to get their rhythm and their groove offensively. This is a good run to get them back in the ballgame.
To Griffin. Rose. Terrific vision. DeAndre Jordan. Huge block. That'll get out of bounds off of Irving. Kennard. To Drummond. DeAndre Jordan with a piece.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Griffin. Deep two there. Won't go. Quarter comes to an end. The Pistons have the lead. On to the second quarter. Neither team sees control in the first. Some interesting things, though, certainly on display.
And we're exceeding the speed limit. These guys are playing fast. And the thing I love about it the most, there's entertainment in this game. Guys are looking away after they shoot the ball. Guys are clapping. Guys are energetic. This is why you love this sport.
Rose. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
To Irving. 4-3. He engulfed him that time.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Into the front court, it's Irving. Down 5. And the rebound taken by Zaza. Rose into the front court. He'll run the offense. Out of bounds, last touch by the Pistons. The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. A bad pass as the Pistons come away with it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
And a putback slam.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
And the basket good at the rim.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Derrick Rose slams it down.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
To Rose. Slams it down. Now the Nets going to take a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Durant to Irving. Pass stolen by Detroit. To Rose. Shot from the lane won't go. Durant with the basketball up top. Down 6. Going to launch beyond the arc. Cleans it up. Slams it home on the putback.
And I got a chance to hear a lot of the conversation at the bench. And one of the things they called out was owning the backboards. Looks like the message is really getting through.
Rose, deep left corner. To Drummond. Rose. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. Out of bounds. Last touch by DeAndre Jordan. Like a smooth operator, Dwayne Casey will make some moves right now. Jackson with it. Leads 4. To Rose. Joe Harris sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Rose to Griffin. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Pistons.
You gotta get up on that.
Irving. Here's a chance from long range. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
And finishes strong.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Blocked away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the mid. He sent that one to the third.
Row. He was locked in. That was impressive. Time to shuffle things up. Irving. He continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
Irving with the basketball. 4 points the differential as we come up on halftime. Durant. And knocks it down.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Out of bounds. Last touch by the Pistons. Irving. Reggie Jackson rejects it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Irving. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Oh, you guarding me? Please give me the ball.
Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Irving buries it.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
Oh, look out. Blake Griffin. 3 for 6 now. Deep three at the buzzer. So we head to intermission all tied up in what's been a tight one from the start. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen. All even to the first half of play as we get rolling once again here in the third quarter. Right now, the Pistons have the basketball. And they call it.
A simple touch foul.
All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. To Luke Kennard. Driving right to the basket. To Drummond. No good. Durant across the timeline. Tie game, third quarter. Shot won't go. To Jackson. And a whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Kevin Durant, that's his second personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Jackson. And it's Jordan there to handle the rebound. Kyrie across the timeline. Our score all even in this third quarter. To Durant. For 3. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Irving. Trying to cash in. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Come on. You knew that setup was coming the whole game. But you were patient and you waited until the right moment to use it.
And a whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Spencer Dinwiddie, that's his first personal foul. Team foul number 3.
Jackson. That no good. Off the mark. Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. Fires the 3. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Be alert. Be alert. Here it comes. Be alert.
Griffin to Reggie Jackson. Here comes the screen. Down to Griffin. Oh, look out. Blake Griffin. 4 out of 7.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
And a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Irving to Durant. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. To Irving from long range. Off the mark. No good. To Luke Kennard. Fires the 3. It's no good. Shot's not going down. To Durant. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And Kevin Durant nails it from downtown.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Here's Irving into the front court. Up 6. To Durant. Beyond the arc for 3. Off the mark. The follow won't go either. Kevin Durant.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Lets it fly from long range. Misfires. It's no good. Irving into the front court. Up by 6. That right there, Jay, his 8th three of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
And that one out of bounds off the net. Pistons retain possession. Griffin. And he'll go to the foul line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Kyrie Thomas at the line. And he connects on the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Into the front court, it's Irving. Lead stands at 7. The hot night continues. He's hit 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
To Griffin. Rocking the rim.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Irving with the basketball. His team on top by 8. It's good. And the foul. And he's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
Most definitely contact on that forearm during the follow-through. You have to give the offensive player a lot of credit. The concentration you need to make a shot after getting fouled, that's big time.
Off the mark at the line. Rose into the front court. His guy's down 11. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Irving, they have to keep him in their grasp.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a 3 is like shooting a layup.
Well, you can't do that.
Just a tic-tac foul.
To number 11, Kyrie Irving. That's his second personal foul.
First free throw is good.
For Brooklyn, number 8, Spencer Dinwiddie.
Able to convert on both free throws. Brooklyn with the basketball. 4-3. Rebounds claimed by Detroit. To Luke Kennard. Griffin buries it on the catch and shoot. Simply put, can you build a franchise around Blake Griffin right now?
No, not right now. I think he's starting to get to the latter part of his career. I think he could be a key cog in a championship team, but just not the main guy.
Going to launch beyond the arc. That won't go. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Straight on 3. At the buzzer. That's the end of the third quarter with the Nets in front. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the fourth quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
Jackson with it. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Won't go.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Come on, show me something better than that, baby.
To Griffin. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Pistons ball here. And Jay, they call the foul.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 1.
The drive, right to the basket, straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Kyrie across the timeline. They lead it, 4-point game. And he knocks it down, Jay.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they build the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
To Durant. Here's a chance from long range. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Durant. Off the iron. No good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
And the defender over-pursues, and he's called for it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Subbing in for the Brooklyn Nets, number 31.
Goes to the right side. To Jackson. Drummond. Jackson. Not getting the bounce. Dinwiddie into the front court. His team on top by 13. Durant. Yes. Or in the case of the defense. Not good.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Reggie Jackson, now 3 for 9.
There's no better feeling after a game after you had 25-plus assists and you won the game and everybody recognizes that it's time for their bank accounts to get rewarded.
For 3. Gets it at the top of the key. Kevin Durant lets it fly.
I got this.
Won't go.
I got this.
And count the basket inside.
And you best believe that every one of those that goes in fills the confidence meter.
Durant with the basketball up top. Up a dozen. Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Oh, whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Brooklyn Nets are in the building.
Fires the 3, and he buries it.
Oh, okay. I don't see any more phantom screens like I did in the first half. I actually see people being hit, which opens up three-point shooters to operate off those screens. It's all coming together.
To Irving. Durant. Rebound pulled in by the Pistons. Passed it off. Good look that time, but off the mark. To Durant. Irving. That's how you defend. Griffin to Drummond. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive players. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Free throw is good. It's a 3-point play, and that just might put this game out of reach. Derrick Rose slams it down.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Irving. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Another chance. Oh, and a putback.
If you know anything, it comes down to who wants it more. And right now, the offense is just hungrier.
Durant. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Luke Kennard slams it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Durant. Can't connect. Top of the key to Durant from long range. And Kevin Durant, all in one motion, hits it off the catch and shoot.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch. But great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Out of bounds, last touch by the Pistons. That misses with 2 seconds to go. It's the Nets who are victorious as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.